Hey everyone, I have with me Marvel Legends Ben Reilly Spider-Man by Hasbro. This Ben Reilly Spidey is from the Ares BAF Wave from the early Hasbro era, and this one over here is from the Absorbing Man BAF Wave. The Ares Ben Reilly Spidey does not come with any accessories, but the Ben Reilly Absorbing Man Spidey comes with plenty of accessories. He comes with a pair of fists, web shooting hand, wall crawling hand, and also head and hand to change him to Spider Carnage. It's really awesome that Hasbro included the Spider Carnage parts because he appeared as Spider Carnage in one storyline and also in the animated series. Both of the costume of the Ben Reilly Spidey figures are comic accurate, but for the paintwork, I definitely prefer the newer Ben Reilly Spidey, which has the darker blue instead of the lighter blue of the older Ben Reilly Spidey. One thing about the Ares Wave Ben Reilly Spidey is the head. The head has sculpted web lines, but only at the head. The body does not have it. So I think it's kind of a hit and miss because it's kind of inconsistent that the sculpted web lines is only on the head but not on the body. They should have done the sculpted lines on the body as well, or the head should not have the sculpted line. The Ares Wave Ben Reilly Spidey has a right fist and a left web shooting hand. The web shooters of the Ares Wave Ben Reilly Spidey is also silver in color and has sculpted lines, which is really awesome. Unlike the Absorbing Man Ben Reilly Spidey, which has a very plastic looking web shooter. It does have the sculpted line, but it's really plastic grey and doesn't look great at all. The Absorbing Man Wave Spidey has the design slightly different with a pointed end toward his butt crack. But the red part of the Ares Wave Ben Reilly Spidey stops at the waist level. Next, articulation. The difference between the newer and the older version is that the Ares Wave Spidey doesn't have the shoulder butterfly joint. And also, this one has the ball hip joint. And of course, missing the ankle pivot joint. He has a hinge up and down and a swivel joint. The rest of the joints are the same. Double hinge, elbow joint, double hinge, knee joint. Both of them are missing the calf swivel. Similar wrist joint, swivel and hinge. And yeah, ab crunch and waist swivel. So same goes for the Absorbing Man Spidey, except that he has the butterfly shoulder joint, just like the Pizza Spidey. And also the updated hips. No longer the ball hip joint. Earlier on, I mentioned about the web shooters being quite dull on the new Absorbing Man Spidey. So how would he look like if the web shooters are switched around? The other time, I kind of force pull the hands of this Ares Spidey and I accidentally broke it. So yeah, I broke the peg over here, but yeah, it's okay, it still can be fixed. Here's how it looks like with the metallic silver web shooters. I think it's quite decent, it looks good, except that it's actually a bit loose. And you can see that it's loose and there's actually a gap over here. But still looks good though. The other alternative is to get the Scarlet Spider from the Rhino BAF Wave because his web shooter is silver in color. Although there is no sculpt, the lines are painted black instead. So hit it in the comments below which one you guys prefer, the one from the Ares Wave web shooters or using the Scarlet Spider web shooters. Now for some size comparison, here's the new Retro Spidey. The Retro Spidey body is definitely more buffed up than the Pizza Spidey body. So you can see the difference in the body size over here. And the Ares Wave Ben Reilly Spidey looks really smaller compared to the Retro Spidey. Here's 80th anniversary Captain America. The Ares Wave Spidey is like almost a head smaller than this Captain America. The Pizza Spidey is not that bad. Yeah, Spidey has always been kind of slightly smaller, so I feel that this scale is definitely better. And here's Stanley. Even Stanley is kind of taller than Spidey. So yeah, last time the early Hasbro figures really are kind of slightly smaller in size compared to the current Hasbro figures. And here's the Absorbing Man Spidey as Spider Carnage. It's great that they included the parts for Spider Carnage, but this figure is kind of undersized to be Spider Carnage. And definitely when Ben Reilly was Spider Carnage, he had the symbiote veins that goes around his whole body. So that's definitely missing over here. Still an awesome additional accessories though. The hands are reused from the Ultimate Green Goblin Wave Carnage. So between these two, definitely the Absorbing Man Wave Ben Reilly Spidey is better in my opinion. The Ares Wave Ben Reilly Spidey was a placeholder for the Ben Reilly character for quite a while, and I think the figure is even on the higher side of prices back then. But now it's definitely, to me, it's kind of obsolete, and the Absorbing Man Ben Reilly is definitely better. Thanks for watching. Do hit the subscribe button to show your support for my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.